Hello. Hello, mic testing. Mic testing. All right. We're good to go. So, welcome to our class today. I hope we are all fine. We are all good. Alhamdulillah. Everything is okay. And I'm actually so happy to be here today. Yeah. I was trying to check something a little bit. Yeah. Just to confirm that my things are working and you can hear me well. Yeah, that's what I was confirming. Okay, it's okay. We are good to go now. I think we are going to start. Our lesson today is on adjectives. We want to try and check what is this thing called adjective. What are adjectives? If somebody may ask you. So adjective is the lesson that we want to check today, and we want to go step by steps until we are able to understand them very well. In English, always in communication, when you want to communicate effectively, when you want to tell people anything you have, you must always use the adjectives. They will help you out to develop yourself and to develop the ideas and the points that you have in general. Without adjectives, the information you give may or may not be complete, and somebody may not be able to understand you very well. But when you use them effectively, then your communication becomes complete and you are able to be understood by anyone who is there and who is listening to you. So we're going to dive deep into it and actually see what these things are. Adjectives are words which modify the noun. So you say adjectives, what they do is to modify, they modify the noun. So their work is to modify, to change, to make the noun to be something effective that somebody can be able to understand. That is the work of adjectives. They are used to modify a noun, to make a noun more clearer, that when somebody is listening to you, he knows that this is what you wanted to say and this is what you wanted to pass across. All right? So that is the definition of an adjective. Let's look at this, for example. I have on my hand a phone. Now, when I have this phone, the question is, what color is the phone? So you say, I have a black phone. All right. So if you use the black phone, then you send somebody, you say, go to my table and bring for me the black phone. Maybe we have a blue one, we have a white one, we have a yellow one. So the person will know that your phone is not white, rather, it is black. So the adjective is right there, which is black, which gives us the more information. It modifies this noun on its own. We have different types of adjectives. Normally, we shorten them as osacom. Osa, osacom. So osacom is the shortcut that we use to write or to know or to memorize the kind of adjectives that we have. The O stands for opinion. So we have the opinion, that is the first one. And then after the opinion, we have the first S. So we have opinion. And then we have the second one, which is the size. Then we have the shape. After the size, we have the shape. We have the age. We have the color. Color is next. Origin. Origin is another one. And then material. And last one is purpose. So those are the Eight. I hope there are eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So we have the 8 types of adjective. The osacomb is the shortcut of it. So we say the opinion, the size, the shape, the age, the color, the origin, the material, and the purpose. So they come in that order. Then you are able to know that this is the order or the correct order of adjectives. Let's start with opinion. Opinion is what you think about something. I'm using the phone today. So you have a phone like this. So the first thing that comes in your mind is this phone a nice one or a bad one? That is the opinion. So the opinion is what you have in your mind after seeing something. When you see something or you see somebody, you see the noun, then the thought that comes in your mind is the opinion. It can either be good or bad. It can be easy or hard. Somebody asks you, how is English? Is it easy or hard? So you have a choice. You say, no, according to me, I think English is easy. So easy becomes the opinion, your own opinion about something. Then the next one is the size. How big or how small is this thing? Is this phone big or small? So you use that one. So say, I have a big phone. That one is the size. The shape. What is the shape of the noun that you're talking about? It can be round, it can be oval, it can be square, it can be rectangular in shape. So you add the LAR at the end, rectangular, circular, like that. Don't just say circle, no, we say circular because it's an adjective. And then we have what is known as the age. Is it new or old? The thing you look at, the noun that you look at, is it a new noun or an old noun? So that is the age. So for the new and the old, those are things. And when it comes to the houses or the buildings, we say ancient and modern. Ancient building for a long time ago and modern buildings recently or for recent. Those are modern buildings. After the age, we come to color, the color of the thing. The phone is black and it has some white part right there. So the phone is black. And then we have the origin. Where does it come from? From China, from Taiwan, from US, from Somaliland, from Kenya. Where does it come from? The country of origin, where that thing was made. So you look at it, and then if you look at it, you'll be told it is made in China or made in anywhere that it is made. That is the origin. The material is what is used to make it. This material is plastic. So we have the plastic material. And then the purpose, what is the work of the phone? So the work is for communication. So we have it as communication. So we have those ones as the order of adjectives that we have. So as we said earlier, is they follow each other one by one. So whenever you are given a sentence, your work is to make sure that the things are in order. For example, you have I have a I have a dash. I have a dash cup. So I have a dash cup. So you have them as three. So you are given the three, and then somebody gives you the choices as new. Then he puts nice, and then he puts another one, Kenyan. So you have the three choices. I have a dash cup. So you have new and you have nice, and then you have Kenyan. So new is the age, nice is the opinion, and Kenyan is the material. Now, when you look at this ones here, now you ask yourself which one should come first. As usual, you realize nice has to come first because nice is the opinion, followed by new, because new is the age. And then lastly, Kenyan. So the answer becomes I have a nice new Kenyan cup. I have a nice new Kenyan cup. So that one fulfills the correct order of adjective. So we have I have a nice new Kenyan cup, like that. So once you make them in that order, you realize everything becomes okay. So the order of adjective, as I've given you, let me just go back on it. We say in short, we use it as osacomp. Osacomp is the summary of all of them, whereby O stands for opinion, S stands for size, another S stands for shape, A stands for age, C stands for color, O stands for origin, M stands for material, and lastly, we have the purpose. Once you put them in that correct order, your communication, your English will become super, super okay. Anytime you go to the police station, you want to go and write a statement, they will always ask you to describe the person or the thing which is lost. So when you go to the discussion and you want to describe the things, these are the words you are going to use. Thank you very, very much for your time, for coming up to our channel, for listening to us. That's so always. I wish you all the best. And I request you to share this video to others so that at least they will also have this information that you have. Like, subscribe, and share. See you again. Ciao.